call to order the meeting of the Fall River Licensing Board. For the record, today is September 18th, and for the record, all members of the board are present. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived by those present, and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. When your matter is called, please come down and have a seat at the table. Please state your name and address for the record. First items on the agenda are one-day permits. The Fallen Officers Memorial Trust, 91 Purchase Street, Sergeant J.T. Hoare.
Good evening, I'm Sergeant J.T. Hoare, the Fall River Police, 685 Pleasant Street, Fall River.
And Ron Travasso is owner of St. James Irish Pub, 91 Purchase Street, Fall River, Mass.
Okay, so this is a one-day permit, October 13th, from noon to 8 p.m. That's Columbus Day weekend, right, the Sunday?
That's correct.
Okay. And it's an annual event that's been held, let's
Since
see,
19 years we've been over.
19 years, okay. And the proceeds from this go to the Memorial Fund and given out.
We give out 17 scholarships.
The scholarships,
to
right.
all children within the community as well as department,
Okay.
police officer children as well.
All right, and obviously, you know the routine, what you
Right.
need.
Right.
You need to have police there.
Well, a bunch of them.
You think you can handle that one?
I think so.
All right.
Same setup for parking lot?
Same
Yeah,
thing,
we're gonna do
the
the
tent
tent,
on the
yeah.
side
On
there.
the side,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, all right. We haven't had any issues with that, so, and that's all alcoholic beverage, correct?
Yes, please.
All right. Any questions?
No questions.
Is there anyone else here in favor? Is there anyone opposed?
I'll make a motion that we grant the one-day permit for October 13th.
And I'll second the motion.
There's a motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Good luck. Holy Name School, 850 Pierce Street, Christine Sia. Let's have an old agenda.
I got it.
Shouldn't give me it's mine.
Okay, could you state your name and address for the record, please?
Christine Sia, 385 Preston Avenue.
Okay, can you just speak up because it's got to
Oh,
be
I'm
picked
sorry.
up on the microphone?
You want me to repeat it?
Sure. Yeah,
All
please.
right, Christine Sia, 385 President Avenue.
All right, so this is a one-day permit you're seeking for October 5th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
This is that your Harvest Festival?
Yes, our annual
It's
house.
a Saturday, correct?
Yes,
And it's for beer and wine,
yes,
and the proceeds benefit the school, is
The
that what it
school.
is? And we do have a letter from Father Maddock
yes.
saying that, it's being sponsored at the school. Where are you going to do it's gonna be served in the building?
Inside the building.
So there's gonna be a sectioned
Yes,
off
we
area?
We have the food, and then we have a sectioned off area outdoors.
Okay. And you have to have police there?
Yes, it's already,
Okay. And 10 to 5, and it's just beer and wine?
just beer and wine.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a?
This is the
This
first
is the
time.
first time, because
Yes.
now the diocese is allowing alcohol to be served
Right,
on the
Oh, in the
premises.
front.
yeah.
Okay, all right, and the proceeds go to the school,
School.
right, not the church?
Nope.
It's the school, okay. All right, any questions?
No
Is the
questions.
school serving the alcohol, or is there a company coming in to do it?
No, the school themselves,
Schools.
yeah. Under the diocese, you have to have so many different provisions and stuff.
Okay. All right,
It's the first time.
yep. Yeah, just make sure that it is cordoned off
Yes,
and that there's no kids allowed
Right.
in that area. Okay. All right, any other questions?
No
No
questions.
questions.
All right, is there anyone else in favor? Is there anyone opposed? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we grant the one-day permit for October 5th.
And I'll second that motion.
2019.
It's a motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Make sure you show up. Thank you.
Casa dos Azores da Nova Inglaterra, 31 Franklin Street.
That's good.
That was good?
That's pretty good.
Not bad for half Italian, half Irishman, huh? All right, so,
Michael Benavides, Casas Azores, Nova Inglaterra, 31 Franklin Street.
okay, so this was on our agenda last month, we had a site visit a week ago.
Yep.
Extensive site visit, and we came to terms with how we thought it would work, and Mr. Benavides was in agreement. So, no changes from when we met?
You need to speak up.
Right,
This is an additional one,
Okay.
with the PAL.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, it's,
Right,
But you
Where's the
discussed
other
this at the meeting, I think.
This
Where is the
no.
other one?
correct.
the other one's all done.
Well, we had to approve, we have to approve where we told them you could have the alcohol.
I didn't know that.
All right, that's okay, that's okay. I'm sorry. Go back then. This is at 31 Franklin
So
Street.
this is the PAL.
This is the PL side of that, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So the
This is the other
festival,
part,
right, so there's the festival, which we met out there and
Right.
agreed upon.
to
Yeah,
agree
exactly.
the parameters.
And then
right?
this would be for the concert that
In the
happens
PL.
during the festival.
Gotcha.
At the
Now,
PL.
now we're on the same page.
Yep,
Is this a 6 or a 5? 5 PM to 9 PM or 6 to 9?
that's a 5 to 9.
5?
Yep.
Beer and wine only?
Correct.
What was
And-
that date?
That's the 28th.
28th.
And that, obviously, that's with Deputy Chief Cullen, right?
Right.
He
Yep.
knows
He knows
all about
the
it.
deal, yep.
Yep, okay.
Police.
I'm
and
sorry.
fire. No problem.
All right, any questions on
No
that?
questions, no.
Okay, is there anyone else in favor? Is there anyone opposed?
I'll make a motion that we grant the one-day permit for September 28th.
And I'll second that motion.
There's a motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you for your
very much.
patience.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Michael.
Do you wanna take it out of
Oh,
order
yeah,
so he
so-
doesn't have to
Yeah.
read?
Which,
The transfer,
7A.
okay.
okay, so we have everything on that now,
Yeah,
right?
it was
Everything's in
just
the
the
file.
the butters needed to be re-notified because the ABCC didn't feel that, just because there's already beer and wine, they wanted to reestablish.
They want it
with the neighbors.
reestablished, okay. So that, just for the record, when we approved it last month, the notification, we sent it up to Boston. Boston said they wanted it re-notified, even though they already have alcohol there. It's a change in the type of alcohol.
Correct.
But,
Yeah.
so they wanted it re-sent. Carrie sent everything and everyone received
Yeah,
it,
his
correct?
lawyer did, yeah.
Well, your lawyer did. So we're good to go on that one too. So that was the only issue why they had to come up again. Is there any questions?
No questions.
Anybody else have any questions? Anyone in favor? Anyone opposed?
I'll make a motion that we grant the transfer of all alcohol license.
And I'll second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
You're
Thank
good.
you very much.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Thank you, guys.
Change of hours, Dunny Saloon, 9 North Main Street, Christopher Donovan.
He's aged.
Yeah, he's aged a little bit.
It's with the business of duty. My name's Jerry Donovan, 9 North Main Street, Fall River, Mass., representing Chris Donovan for the change of hours at Dunny Saloon. We'd like to open on Monday.
So right now, you were closed on Mondays, right?
Yes,
So you want to open at 5 PM to 12:30 AM.
For football. You
yes.
sponsor
Right.
that team. I love the idea. He's a smart guy for getting involved.
And the rest of it, Jerry's gonna stay the same?
Yes, it
You're
is.
okay with that?
5 PM to what time?
5 to 12:30 AM,
30. Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Are there any questions? I mean, you know the routine.
No question.
Okay, is there anyone else in favor? Is there anyone opposed? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the change of hours for
Yes.
Monday.
And I'll second that motion.
The motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
very
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Class, common victular license, LM Tacoma, Inc., DBA Taco Bell, 130 Plymouth Avenue, David Lockwood.
Good evening.
Good
Gordon
evening.
McKinnon, 15 Marjan Drive, East Bridgewater.
Okay, what's your relationship to the entity applying?
I'm one of the franchisees, vice president of the company.
Okay? And this is standard Taco Bell
Right, almost the same as what we have over on Ariano Bishop Boulevard.
out the other end, okay? What are your planned hours of operation then?
7 a.m. to 3 a.m., 7 a.m. to 4 a.m. Friday and Saturday.
And where are you at, as I went by there today, obviously the building's up and everything, where are you at as far as opening?
It's always a tough question.
I know you want to open tomorrow, but realistically, when are you gonna be able to open?
Realistically, we're looking at October 15th.
Just so there's no disappointments. You have to have your health certificate, your sanitary certificate, and we need to go there. The board has to do a site visit.
We're the
We've had
easiest
it.
of the group.
What?
We're usually the easiest.
We're usually the easiest, but we're the most vital, because without us, you don't open. And you can't call us the day before and say, we are opening tomorrow. It doesn't work that way, okay? So you need to have a pretty firm date so that you can get notice to this board, so one of us can go there, so that you'll be able to open. We've had several businesses recently who plan their grand opening, and then they think, oh, we don't have a license. No excuses,
How much notice would you like?
at least 4 or 5 days.
Okay. And,
You need to contact Carrie.
mhm.
Carrie will make contact with someone, one of us, because only one of us needs to go. But
Okay.
when that person does go to the property, you need to have the health certificate in hand,
All that has been done.
Right.
Okay.
because we have to sign the back of it.
And then we'll get you open.
Then you can open.
Then we'll get you open.
We'll leave, you can run down and get your license and open the doors, you're all set.
Perfect, thank you for that.
Okay,
info.
just so you know.
Yep,
One
So-
other thing, Mr. Chairman, in regards to renewing the license,
Yep.
if you're getting one at the end of the year, the license does expire at the end of the year. So you're gonna get yours if the board approves in October, and you're gonna get a renewal probably within a couple of weeks. You need to act on that renewal. We will not, once again, the chairman we've had some issues in the past where people have assumed that their renewal is gonna take them into January, and we've had to close them down, and then you have to wait almost 30 days. So we don't want that to happen if you've only been open for 30.
thank you
the
very much.
license
Yeah.
doesn't run
Appreciate
from when it's issued for a year, it runs calendar year,
Got it.
okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that, the other important thing is to make sure that Carrie has the correct mailing address where any correspondence from the board goes.
Right.
Okay.
I think I gave you our office.
So if what you've given her is,
We are only putting the address of the establishment, because that's how the stickers get generated, and that's how it goes out.
so the mail would be going there.
Yeah.
So for instance, we had an issue
Oh.
with Starbucks, the renewal got sent to like their corporate headquarters and never made it down to the regional manager. Unfortunately, they didn't make the cut.
Okay,
So just
I'll be
stay on
looking
top
at
of that,
that.
looking
Okay.
for it,
Yeah.
okay?
thank you.
All right, any other
Could
questions?
always check
questions?
with Carrie when they go out.
Is there anyone else in favor? Is there anyone opposed?
I make a motion that we grant the common viculars license
And I'll second that motion.
Motion?
pending inspection.
Pending,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pending the inspection. Is there anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
If you need anything at any time,
Give
let
us a
us
call.
know, okay?
Thank you, I will.
Class 2 license, Mark's Custom Auto, 52 Oak Grove Avenue, Mark Velozzo.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is Mark Velosa, 850 Elk River Street, Fall River, Mass.
Okay, so you're looking to put a car lot on the corner there again?
Yes.
Okay. And that was a car lot for many years. 25 cars?
Yes.
You want that, you're asking, Mark, that it be in your individual name, but you'll do a DBA certificate?
Yes, exactly.
And that's been filed, we have it. And for zoning, it's okay. Taxes are paid. Legal diagram,
Police?
we don't have it, but it is all set.
Okay.
So what are your hours planned to be there?
From 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, and 8 to 12 on Saturday mornings. And then by appointment also.
You're asking for 25 cars, you think you'll have that many cars, or
I probably won't.
no? But that would be the maximum you'd be
Exactly,
looking for?
yes.
Okay. Any other questions on that?
No
No
changes in the
question. No.
establishment, just some
No, none
cosmetic?
whatsoever.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's right next door anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Sully's for a long time. Did you have a car lot there too at one time?
I did, yeah. I
We
have
did,
my
right?
whole, my whole license, yeah. I was there till 2004,
Right, yeah, okay,
and then I rented it out to Sully and whatnot.
okay. Any questions?
No question.
No questions.
Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we grant the Class 2 license.
And I'll second that motion.
Motion made and seconded to grant. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Change of manager, New England Authentic Eats LLC, DBA Papagino's, 340 Mariano Bishop Boulevard, Joshua Kuchar. Joshua Kuchar,
Make a motion to table.
Second the motion.
motion made to table. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Transfer all alcoholic common victualers license. Team Fall River Incorporated, DBA Fiesta Mexican Restaurant, 207 Rhode Island Avenue, Andrea Ramirez.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Attorney Daniel Rich. I represent Team Fall River. My address is 250 East Main Street, Norton, Massachusetts.
My name is Andrea Ramirez, 209 or 207 Rhode Island.
Okay, so this is a transfer.
That's correct. We have we've entered into an agreement with the owners of this, the City Pizza. If in fact this is approved, then they're going to purchase this establishment.
So it's the actual license that's right there now.
Right, that's correct. Yeah, it's going to be, they're going to change it to a Mexican fare. We have some menus for your review. Even though I know the young lady looks very young to run a business, this is basically a family operation. The father and mother are behind me. They have 3 other sons, and this is their 6th one, although they don't have the same percentage in each one. They all work together. They have one they first started across the river over here in Somerset. They have one in East Bridgewater. They have one in Norton. They have one in Dartmouth. They have one in Weymouth, although not all the family members are involved in that one. They just got approved in Canton. They're hoping to open that one up soon, and then this is like their 6th one. So all their employees are tip certified. The brothers work closely with Adrian. She's going to be the manager of this one. They're running out of.
I was going to say, so by default, you're going to be in Fall River, right?
That's right. And so
That's
she gets plenty of help from her older brothers. They're doing a very good job. And one's in my towns in Norton. They do an excellent job. And,
I hear a lot of good things about your restaurant.
thank you.
What are your hours of
I
operation?
think we're going to, I'm not sure what the one is still there, the hours, they're going to go with the hours. I think they're still there. If in fact they have to change, we'll have to come back probably before you.
Would you mind just telling us again?
Yeah, we
what you'd like?
just need to know what those hours are, because we don't have the other file.
Okay, I think that's 11 to 11.
And you can deem your hours the way you want.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to work 11 to
You're open
10,
for lunch, right?
you don't have to go with their hours.
Okay, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So you could say 10 to 10, 10 to 11, 9 to 9.
Well, yeah, why don't we do 11 to 10.
11 to
11 to 10, you sure that's late enough on the end?
Well, Friday, Saturday is 11 to 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do 11 to 11 that
Sunday
way.
through Thursday.
Well, we just do 11 to 11,
Yeah.
7 days a week, and that way if you want to open later someday or close early, you can.
Okay.
All right? That way you don't have to keep coming back, okay? All right, as far as the building goes, do you need to do renovations?
I think it's small renovations. It's a one single building on the, it's not a plaza mall.
Right,
They'll just we did put a floor plan. They're probably just gonna change the seats and stuff, but I don't think there's major renovations as far as removing the kitchen.
No structural.
No structural
Changing
changes.
the angel system.
maybe cosmetic to go
Right.
with the type of restaurant it
If
is.
they do, they go get the permits from the building.
And then the reason why we're asking is we would just have to do an inspection. If you change anything structural-wise, move the bar,
Yeah,
move the
I don't
kitchen.
think that's planned. but,
So are you actually buying the building, or is there a lease?
No, it's a lease. We have the leases in there.
Okay.
His name, the Rodas.
Yeah.
There's a copy of the asset purchase agreement and the lease in the
All right.
package. We signed it and we
So you're buying the assets of the business, but leasing the property?
leased the property. That's
Okay.
correct.
As far as, is there any, these are just questions I have to ask, any financing involved,
No,
or is it
this
a
is
cash
totally
sale?
something. Yeah, we have in the application, the 2 brothers and their bank statements are in there. They're each contributing half. It's gonna be a cash sale.
Okay,
Without
and
pledging a
no
license.
pledge?
No pledge, no.
Correct?
No.
Okay. Got all the right answers so far. Question for you, how many hours do you think you're gonna be there per week?
How many hours? Roughly maybe around 40, I would say.
Okay, you're gonna be actually there
Yeah.
on the premises.
She'll
Sometimes
learn
people
40
say,
slow.
some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
say that they're gonna be there, 10 hours. That's not what we wanna hear. If you're the manager, you need to be there more,
Yeah.
so that you know what's going on, because ultimately, as you know from having other liquor licenses in your family, you're responsible as the manager.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm not gonna be there with a time clock telling you to check in, don't worry about it. All right, so your lease, it's a 2-year lease?
Oh, no, they have, it's got extensions on that.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think there's
that's
up to,
two,
yeah,
okay.
it's up to quite a few years.
Okay.
They'd actually even talked with this gentleman about possibly buying it at some point in time, but that,
Buy out
that's
at the
between
end.
them. and
Okay. All right, we don't have the actual police report, but it's approved. Okay? So everything else appears to be in the paper. The only thing is, if you should move anything in the building as far as the bar or storage area, because, the serving the alcohol, that's fine, the building is licensed. We would need to know before you did that, because we would have to have a new plan, okay? But other than that, paint the walls, do whatever you want to do, we don't care about that stuff. So that wouldn't require an inspection then, because it's gonna stay maintained.
So how about the seating?
Do you know what the seating capacity is?
It's on the application, it
Okay.
escapes me right now.
I just have a hard time finding things on these new applications. 99. It says 99,
Maximum.
yeah,
That's the max.
yeah.
Terry, it's closed now. They closed. Yeah,
No,
they're
they
not.
open from 4 to something.
Not many hours, right?
No.
All right, any questions?
No question.
So anyone else in favor?
Mr. Chairman, so we'll need 2 more.
Two motions.
2 motions, yeah. Anyone else in
All
favor?
alcohol.
Anyone opposed? Is there a motion? Are there motions?
I'll make a motion that we approve the transfer of the all alcohol license.
And I'll second that motion.
There's a motion made and seconded to grant the transfer. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And you need another
And
motion.
and I'll make a motion that we approve the common victualers
No, the
license.
manager.
Yeah.
Manager.
So we need the manager.
Yeah. All right, so there's a motion to approve the manager.
And I'll second that motion.
Okay? Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck. If you
Let us
need
know if you
anything,
need-
let us know.
I just want to jump to number 10, public input. This young lady is a boon to our organization. She's
Oh.
excellent to work with.
Thank you very much. We think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll keep them.
good.
Good luck.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the new all-alcohol common victualers license. Eric. Wicked Hospitality Group, Inc., DBA The Red Hen, 10 Purchase Street, Alex Colazzo. I can't do this one.
Okay, thank you.
For the record, the chairman will not participate in items 8 or 9.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
State your name and the address for the record.
Attorney Joseph Patello, I'm an attorney licensed to practice in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I maintain a law firm on 901 Eastern Avenue in Fall River.
Great,
Alex
thank you.
Palazzo, 10 Purchase Street, Fall River, Massachusetts.
Thank you, gentlemen. I first want to start with, I appreciate your patience. I know you've been back in front of us a couple of times.
Thank you.
I know there's been a lot of moving parts.
Absolutely.
We just wanted to make sure as a board with the police department that we were all going to be on the same page.
Understand.
I know Detective Cordero is here tonight. They have submitted a police approval in regards to the license, so
Thank you.
that's what we were waiting on.
Thank you.
Everything else does look like it's in the file. Once again, I appreciate your patience. We just wanted to make sure everything was in.
Absolutely, completely understand.
One of the things, do you have any questions?
No, I
No
believe,
questions at all?
I believe you have anything else, any requirements from us? I mean, I'm pretty sure I filled everything.
No, there won't be.
right.
I think we have everything. Carrie, we don't need to update anything at all? We're good? Okay. So, once again, just a formality of getting back in front of us. Is there anyone else here in favor? Anyone opposed? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the all alcohol common victualers license, but I would like to see a 6-month review.
Absolutely, no worries.
And I will second that motion. So there's a motion made and second. Anyone else here in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor? Aye.
Okay?
Thank
So
you.
Alex,
Thank
what you
you.
can do is, Carrie will reach out to you the prior month to when you have to come in. You just come in, we'll go over everything, so if
Absolutely.
everything works
Yeah.
well.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, if something does happen hypothetically, you will be responsible
Absolutely, yeah.
coming from the
Pull
law
right from-
firm.
absolutely,
Okay?
absolutely.
And once again, I appreciate it.
Thank you
Have a
very
great
much.
day.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, transfer of all alcohol, club license and entertainment license.
Speak with Brian, and I don't know if that's the police report in place, because I'm gonna go over it.
What are you doing? In regards to that? I'm asking that. Detective Cordero? Yes. Police report? All set, thank you. Could you state your name and address for the record, please?
My name is Freddie Alcori. I live in 55 Sandy Point, Norfolk Road, Somerset, Mass.
Great, great. And
Good
tell us,
evening, Mr. Commissioner. Oh, you can speak.
I was waiting for you.
Well, you jumped
He's
right into.
long-winded. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, well.
You
For
should
the
lead the
record.
charge.
Yeah. He is in charge. So for the record, my name is David Assad. I'm an attorney licensed to practice in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I maintain offices at 326 Pine Street in the city of Fall River. And with me this evening is Freddie Charbel Alcori, who is one of the managers of Haboob Club LLC, proposed transferee.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about the
So,
place you're establishing.
so the establishment is the St. Anne's Fraternity. That's being sold, they have the license is being transferred to this limited liability company. Nothing within the building is changing, the structure stays the same, the activity stays the same. The activity that should be going on at the Haboob Club is, Haboob Club is a benevolent social club with the purposes of trying to assist the education, social and cultural interaction among members of the local Lebanese community and try to help them assimilate faster into the American way of life. So that's really what the intention is of what the two boys are doing. The activity at the club I don't think is going to change. The hours the current license is 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. I guess is what the current license is. I don't know whether that's going to be what the actual hours are going to be once they figure out that seems an awful long time to be open. So we may come back and ask for some change. The bar, I guess the seating stays the same, 34, because we're not changing anything, and the hall has a seating capacity of 160.
Gotcha.
And other than that, it's just a vanilla transfer from St. Anne's Fraternity to Haboob Club LLC.
Cosmetic changes at best.
Probably some pergo flooring and some paint on the walls, but other than that, no changes are anticipated structurally.
And Freddie, if you could tell the board a little, what experience do you have serving alcohol or managing alcohol?
I come from a restaurant environment. My dad owned a restaurant for 500 people. I started working in a restaurant since I was 8 years old. I know my way from the kitchen all the way to the floor and seating and all that. So
Wonderful.
that's, and I had my own place in America. I had a pizza shop, liquor store, and a gas station.
So you have experience with selling
I've owned a liquor store
And if not,
before.
we'll make sure he gets the proper education and certificates before anything happens.
And I'm assuming that Freddie's gonna be the manager?
Freddie is being proposed as the manager.
So if we do approve, we will need to. Okay, everything else is in the file.
Oh, can you just acknowledge the entertainment?
Oh,
Yes,
there's also,
yes.
we also did the entertainment license,
Which
which
would
was
be-
for live and for
Jukebox.
recorded
Recorded
jukebox, or
music,
recorded
perfect.
music, yes.
Gotcha.
No, it's live and recorded.
Yeah,
Live and
live and
recorded.
recorded.
Live and recorded.
So is it okay if I change this?
It says, that's.
Yes.
We got jukebox and recorded music
Oh,
checked.
I probably should put my glasses.
That's okay. I'll change it. It's
Oh,
okay if I change it.
If you don't mind,
Yeah.
please.
And I have a pencil, so that's why I'm borrowing.
Thank you.
So we'll get rid of jukebox.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
We'll have the sheriff playing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like I said, everything else looks good. When are you hoping to open if you get approved?
Well, go ahead, you answer.
We got approved and, go through the process with the ranking. As soon as we got our proper licenses, we'll
Okay.
open the doors.
Perfect.
Everything has to be legit.
Sure, we got it. Alrighty. Is there any questions?
No, I have no questions.
Is there anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? Can you stand up, sir? State your name and address for the record.
Alfred Martins, 100 Tui Street.
Tui Street?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, you want to speak to?
I'm Jennifer Marcus, Same Items.
Same, that's okay. Why are you opposed to it?
Yeah, our property abuts St. Anne's Fraternity, and the only thing dividing our property and theirs is our 6-foot vinyl fence. And the parking there has been like a free-for-all. They park so close to our fence.
They bumped it, they've hit it.
Not them, but the.
Sure.
What's there now, and we're in our yard a lot with our children, and we're just concerned that a vehicle might come right through. It's just a vinyl fence.
Sure.
I took some pictures.
I've taken pictures of the car.
Yeah.
Of the cars.
The park, there's too many cars for that parking lot. The parking lot is small.
Okay.
Because they sold a portion of that property and they put our houses there. So now their parking lot is even smaller.
It's smaller. 1,200 square feet was sold to a developer, which is now 2 houses. And you said seating capacity was 160. It's a very tiny parking lot. I'm just concerned.
Unfortunately, the seating capacity is determined by the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah,
it's-
oh, okay. I'm just, there's nothing there like a
Sure.
guardrail, there's nothing protecting us. I mean, there's no
Let me ask you this, how long
guardrail
has
or
the fence,
bollards.
how long has the fence been in place there?
Since last year.
Since last year?
Yeah, when we moved in. And sometimes they're parked a foot or so near our fence, and. I
And
mean,
there's
if
no
they-
parking lines there. I mean,
The parking lines
they're
are-
making their own parking.
It's a free-for-all where
Well,
cars park in there.
I'm kind of hoping, and let's just keep in mind, they're making, that's the past. I'm kind of hoping with the potential new owner that maybe some of these issues will be rectified. What this board looks to do is tries to get the neighbor to maybe connect with the owner. Once again, there's nothing this applicant has done to think that he's going to continue to do what was done wrong there. Let's face it, there have been some issues there. I'm actually kind of ecstatic that there's someone here to come and clean that place up.
I'm just concerned it's a safety thing, because there's no guardrail, there's no bollards,
Sure.
there's nothing protecting, like a barrier
Sure.
between, and the way you saw the pictures, the way the
And
cars
they're
park.
drinking in there, and that's
And there's
another
alcohol
concern. They come
involved,
out.
so I
and,
just,
you know,
we're in our yard, it's just, I'm just concerned with my children and their safety, and
And it's just a vinyl fence. It's not
Sure.
even a chain link.
It's
It's
not.
on our, it's our fence. It's on our property.
Okay.
So when they hit it, they're damaging our property.
it's
So
really.
prior to the vinyl fence, what was there?
There wasn't anything
There was
there.
nothing.
It was,
And
it
you
was part of their
purchased
parking lot.
Okay, you purchased the fence?
It's a new construction, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
new construction.
Oh, okay.
That was purchased from St. Anne's by a
And
developer.
it's on our property line, so it's
Okay.
our fence.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your input. Is there anyone else? Anyone here in favor? Anyone opposed? I'll make a motion that we approve the All Alcohol Club license with a pending inspection, just to review this parking lot.
That's fine.
And with that being said, I don't think there's an issue, and I'm hoping maybe this can be rectified with the new operator and working neighbors. Let's not throw the bathwater out for the baby per se.
Believe me, I understand all that, when I first looked at it.
So I think we can work together to try to make this work out. I'll gladly get out there, or the board will get out there to take a look at your concerns. And I'm pretty sure, from what I understand with the new applicant, we could probably make this work out, make it work for everybody. It does look like it's not going to be the same environment that was going on there. And I'm from that area originally, so I know how long there have been some issues there. So I'm kind of,
there a couple of weeks ago.
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
not even like, it's not so much when they're at the club, that's not a problem, it's when they rent it out.
Sure.
More vehicles come in.
They're bringing in
And-
40 to 60 vehicles in that
And I'm
parking
pretty sure
lot.
this application posed to us, that's probably not an option. This is a whole different entity.
Yeah.
Whole different activity.
So maybe while we're waiting to go out to meet, if maybe both of you, maybe you can shed some light on what you're doing with
That
that.
was going to be my
That'd be
statement to the
wonderful.
board.
No problem.
That now that we know who the Martins are, they'll probably be out there before the closing to make sure that we have communication with the neighbors and address the concern. Because if they're going to exist, they need to coexist.
Right.
And they need to
Absolutely.
do it happily and not be confrontational.
Correct, and we're here to help.
So we'll be happy to meet out and talk to the Martins.
Alrighty, and then I do have another motion. I'll make a motion that we grant, approve the manager.
I'll second the motion.
There's been a motion made and second. Anyone else here in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion that we approve the entertainment license.
And I'll second that motion.
There's been a motion made and second. Anyone else here in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck, and please keep us in the
Yeah.
loop. If you make any appointments, we'll try to get out
We
there,
will.
and we will work with you to get out to that inspection. We'll notify you too. Just give Kerry a call, give us your contact number. When we go out there and inspect the property, you gladly can be there, okay?
Okay, so
We don't want
Yeah.
anything spilling over.
Correct.
Right.
We don't want the spill.
Let's stop this off
We're
right.
actually gonna make
Yeah.
this a very kid-friendly place, you know, we want the kids.
Like I said, I'm glad to see, and I can only speak for myself, I'm glad to see someone's coming in to clean that up, because once again, there were just some issues there, and those weren't the most egregious issues that we've seen there, so it's good to see.
Thank you, member
Yeah.
commissioners, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Next
Yes.
item on the agenda.
Ma'am, can you just come down and give me your number if you don't mind, or somebody, so that doesn't get lost in the loop?
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
So that was public input.
Do you keep that letter? I mean, I wrote a
Yes,
letter.
yes, so it
You
goes on
see
the
it,
file,
and I keep that?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. My name is Jennifer Marcus, and my phone number is... So we just wait for them to...
I think they're gonna get in touch with you.
Oh,
to meet
okay.
and to kind of
Listen, why don't we take it outside so we don't disrupt the.
Yeah, there you go.
as a friendly neighbor, yeah. And
Okay.
then
Ma'am,
we'll
Ms.
get-
Martin, I would suggest getting Attorney Assad right now, and I guarantee you'll put something together.
Yeah, he'll get something
Mr. Assad,
together for you.
maybe you can set something up with them, with your
Is
client?
Freddie still here?
Freddie still
I
here?
gave Mr.
Oh, okay, perfect, sorry,
All
I
right.
apologize.
I gave him a card, I told him how to get in touch with me. When the closing is getting ready to happen, or after it closes, the thought is to make sure we talk to
Yes.
the neighbors, make sure we know what the concerns are, because I hear that there may be some issues, and I want to try making them
Sure.
disappear, because I don't want to be before the board on any type
When
of.
is the closing, is there a set closing
I-
date?
No, the closing won't be scheduled until the license is approved in Boston. The license goes from here now to Boston.
And how long does that process take?
It can be a week, it can be 3 months, we never know.
But we'll contact you, because we have to, my motion was, they can't open until I do the inspection. So until we go out there as a board, they can't open, so that's why we
So they
invited
can't
you
get
to that
licensed
meeting.
Until you see the situation?
Correct.
And- oh, okay.
Correct.
All right.
So yeah, we're not gonna go out there until the license is approved in Boston. Once it's approved and we take the next steps, we'll reach out to you with Mr. Assad's client and do that inspection for him, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay?
We're here to help.
Operations.
Okay,
Where we
great.
go.
Okay?
It'll work out.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Next item on the agenda is public input. No one has signed up for public input. Is there anyone that would like to say something?
Carter James, no?
Mr.
Get his attention.
Carter Santos, do you want to say anything for the record? No, he's too busy. All right, the other thing would be we have to sign the minutes, correct?
Yeah, approve and sign.
So this is the minutes of June 19th. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes of the meeting.
There's a motion to
Second
approve.
Second the motion.
Okay. What's this?
They giving the license back.
Okay, so we have a letter dated August 19th, so it was a month ago when it was sent in, from Tanya Hebert, that she has been unable to get the attorney with the nonprofit status because of the cigar bar, and that she is going to turn the license back in. She's surrendering the license immediately. So that's that, and I just need to say for the record that in one of the recent city council meetings, there was a comment made about the long waiting list that everyone knows about for liquor licenses. There has not been a waiting list in Fall River for 4 or 5 years.
Correct.
And there are several licenses that are available in the licensing board office, so if anyone is interested, they certainly can contact the board. But we want to be clear and be honest about things, that this board has not been holding a license for anyone, and that anyone that applies is treated fairly like any other person that applies. So, for the record, we as a board would like to go on record to be known that that's the case. It's not as was represented at a city council meeting. So, Is there any other business?
I'll make a motion and we adjourn.
Second the motion?
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. Anyone else in favor? Anyone opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.